What's going on, everyone? Michael Mici here, and today I celebrated my 30th birthday. I've I turned 30 years old, but I remember like it was yesterday when I was 29 years old. But all of a sudden, just like that, I'm 30. Time goes by so fast, quite frankly. But it is what it is. But anyways, Uh, I've just been rethinking of all my favorite childhood memories, constantly having flashbacks. I have dreams where I'm a kid again playing my favorite Nintendo 64 games and other classic games. I love the classic era of gaming. And I've also, yeah, it's one of my favorite childhood memories. Besides, of course, using Windows XP, playing Flash games, and games like Space Cadet, that pinball game, playing Flash games, and going on websites like Cartoon Orbit. Remember when websites like that used to exist? That was felt like so long ago. But I think about those types of. I think about what I did as a kid growing up pretty much every day. It's always in my mind. So, what I've done with my life, I guess I want to make a point today. It's about finding a purpose in your life, right? For years, I wasn't sure what I wanted to be growing up. At one point, I wanted to be a professional football quarterback, or an astronaut, or a firefighter. Uh, but then I was thinking maybe a Hollywood actor, or I don't know, a cartoonist. But you know what I so what I've done for years is I've done years of journal entries, photography, researching and freelancing, stuff like that. That's what I've done. I I'm running a few websites right now. One of them is called michaelmici.com, and another one's called micistudios.com. Yeah, one of them is a personal website and another one's a studio website. And it's just, it's a lot of work. But you know what? I feel like I've found my calling. Just running my own independent multimedia stuff is really cool. And I think, you know what the key to finding your purpose in life, just let it come to you. I know maybe that sounds cliche to say. Oh, how cliche! But you know what helps? Having a healthy mind, body, and spirit. Just you know, doing daily exercises, stretches, and yoga definitely helps. Eating healthy, balanced meals definitely helps. Make sure you eat plenty of vitamin C and protein. That helps too. It's once you find your calling in life, you're pretty much all set. I'm all set for the rest of eternity. That's. So, also, the key to getting things done, you know, take it one task at a time. Don't multitask either. I've been doing that problem for years. But, yeah, like I said, is the key to getting things done. Sorry, I'm a little shy and nervous. I don't get in front of a camera often. I'm a little camera shy. But anyways, the key to getting things done, treat every day as if it's your last day on earth. You gotta have that mindset. You know? Is there a tomorrow? Maybe there is no tomorrow. I'd love for things to go. I'd love for time to go on in an infinite loop. That way I can have fun in an endless loop and play all my favorite video games in an endless loop and get immersed in my favorite fictional franchises in an endless loop. But time is limited. You know, when I was a kid, I felt like I had all the time in the world to do stuff. But now that I'm an adult, your time feels very limited, especially when you're in your 30s. I'm in my 30s, and I feel like I constantly have to remind myself don't multitask and overly stress yourself, you know? So, yeah, for the next several weeks or so, I'm just going to relax. How I like to cool off is just revisit my favorite things growing up, like classic games, favorite shows growing up, like Pokemon, SpongeBob SquarePants, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Garfield and Friends, SWAT Cats, Dragon Ball Z, Yu-Gi-Oh, Spider-Man, Batman, Gargoyles, X-Men. Remember all the shows you loved growing up. Maybe you liked classic Looney Tunes. That was pretty good too. Uh, I like whether they were cartoon or live action shows or movies. You would constantly immerse yourself into these fictional worlds like you do with your favorite video game series. It's the ultimate escapism, quite frankly, and it was fun. It was like, let's get creative. It was fun. It was so fun. Oh, that reminds me. I had this at the mall that I bought years ago. Check it out. One of my favorite items I still own. Portrait of the Ninja Turtles. Yes, it's the old school 1987 cartoon. Michelangelo was always my favorite. Because he's the party dude that always liked to have fun. And eat pizza. In that regard, I always related to Mikey the most. But, I loved all the Ninja Turtles. They were, I loved watching classic shows like that. So I think I might rewatch that again. I have DVDs and VHS tapes of all my favorite classic stuff. Uh, so, and those, yeah, physical copies of those types of stuff. I feel like they're relics of the past now. Just like traditional hand-drawn animation and video game cartridges, but it is what it is. But, I've always thought about what it'd be like running my own multimedia studios. Right now it's I just have a website of Mici Studios, but hopefully I could register it as an official business and get others to invest in my company. What do you think? That'd be cool. I thought about running my own internet e-commerce company that could also serve as a streaming service with its own channels like Pluto TV. What would I call it? Maybe something like Commerciapolis. I'm still working on that. Yeah, it's going to take a lot of work, but to get this done, like I said minutes ago, treat every day like it's your last day on earth. Yeah, life's too short and precious. Don't waste your time feeling negative on it. But anyways, that's all I gotta say for now. So yeah, that's pretty much my calling in life. Running my own multimedia stuff. And I want my studios to make its own compelling fictional franchises. Of course, I have to recruit talent and dedicated people that I can trust. It's not easy these days, you know. Uh, I would say the future of the video game industry right now, as well as the entertainment industry right now, future's looking a little uncertain.